Hello, Oracles. Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Well, as I had mentioned the other day, when we get this Omicron news, we've got anytime there's good things, the market's going to go green. Anytime there's bad things, it's going to go red. Well, Mr. Powell today decided that he was going to let us know that inflation might not be transitory. He might have been wrong. And with Omicron, we might run into the situation where we could continue these supply chain issues which could extend inflation. And so what that means for the market is, well, we might actually see the tapering happen faster, and we might see interest rates go up sooner. So the market had a little taper tantrum today and tried to adjust themselves based upon this news. And for those of you who are unaware, this is totally normal behavior for the market during FUD times. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And we are definitely in a time of uncertainty right now because we don't know how much this variant of the virus is going to affect us. We don't know what's going to happen with now the Federal Reserve and if they're going to be raising interest rates sooner. Lots of uncertainty right now, so the market's going to fluctuate. So if they get positive news, it's going to go green. If we get negative news, it's going to go red. And so what does that mean for you and I as investors? Well, for anybody who is going to be investing in stocks that they like long term, use these red days to buy on the dip. And if it goes green, enjoy the green days. That's pretty much how I'm going to play it. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's how I'm going to do it. If it's going to go red and there's things that I like, I'm going to buy a little bit on them. I'm not going to buy heavy because I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be weeks. I don't know if it's going to be months. If this thing continues and we do actually taper sooner and they raise interest rates like in February, March, April time instead of over the summer, we might see a red market a little bit longer than expected. We don't know. So I'm just going to nibble. I'm going to keep on saving cash up as much as possible. I'm not going to buy heavy, but I'm going to use these opportunities to buy some more. And so one of the things people do during times like this is they put their money in a little bit of a safer place. People used to put their money into gold in times like this, and now there are some big name tech stocks that people will do that with. Apple happens to be one of them. And if you took a look at Apple today, you can see that they were up. They were up for a couple of reasons. One piece of news that came out this morning was that the iPad sales were up 33% year over year for Western Europe. For any of you who are on here as subscribers from Western Europe, please let me know. Did you guys happen to see a rush on iPads in your area over the last year? Obviously, I'm not from there, but this is what the report is saying. So it would be nice to hear from you if that holds true. And I think that, along with the cash play safety, allowed Apple to break out today. So it broke out and it just kept on running. And so that led Apple to finish up today about 3% to 165.30. Pushing all-time highs again for Apple. And while there wasn't much green today, Tesla was one of them. And Tesla finished up about 0.75% to 11.45. And I think that's partially because, we're still running on the great news from Berlin and now Texas getting confirmed that they will be able to produce shortly. And we're not going to see deliveries until January. We knew this. They mentioned it in the Q3 earnings call, so we knew that they weren't going to have any deliveries in 2021. Totally fine. As long as production starts, it's still going to be a slow ramp, but with that slow ramp, we're starting. We're getting the ball rolling. We've learned things from Shanghai, so perhaps this time around the ball can get rolling faster than it did before. And I think another reason that the stock is doing well today and probably will do well for the next week is because everybody is anticipating 12/9. What is going to happen on 12/9? I think something's going to happen, but I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be something major. I don't know if it's going to be something minor. Nobody knows, but this anticipation building up to it, I believe, is going to be leading to some buying. And now it also seems like we have not seen any Elon sales. There was nothing from Form 4 filings last night, nothing that I have seen yet today. Based on the trading that happened today, doesn't seem like a day that Elon was selling. So who knows? Honestly, I can't say either way, but I have seen a pattern starting to form with this stock. And I've been seeing this wedge pattern starting to form. So it looks like Potential consolidation. We have been kind of swinging big, but those swings are getting smaller and smaller. So we're kind of narrowing it down, wondering if maybe 12.9 might be that point where we kind of get to a potential breakout. I'm going to keep tracking this, but it's still following the pattern that I had mentioned yesterday. And honestly, I would like to find some consolidation, because during a consolidation period, you usually find your good support levels. And since we've had this major run up, we haven't had enough time to really find a good support. So I would really like for us to be able to find that good support, give us that area to just consolidate, and then know, all right, we're now at the next level, and that's it. And one of the nice things that happened today with Tesla stock was it did dip early. And my strategy, for those of you who don't know, I add $10 of Tesla stock every single day. And every time it dips 1%, I'll add another $10 for every percent that it dips. And today it just happened to dip 1%, so I threw another $10 in. So I'm still adding to it regardless, and so that 1% dip did that, and then it came back up, which was very nice for me. Let me know in the comments below if any of you took advantage of the dips today. Let me know what you bought, which stocks you bought, and let me know if there's any stocks that you'd like me to cover. So I do have my new setup here in the studio, and I am working on getting it so I can start sharing the screens with you. Haven't gotten there yet. I apologize, super busy, but I'm working on that. So all these different patterns and stuff that I'm talking about, I want to be able to show you guys. So thank you for your patience. I'm getting there. I have never done it before, so I'm still learning that. So once I get there, I'll be able to share all this with you and show you guys the patterns I'm talking about. I can show you guys support lines that I'm coming up with. I can show you guys all the trends that I'm talking about. And this way you guys can get the visuals for everything that I'm talking about. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. I will see you guys all in the morning. I'm going to get you all updated on whatever Tesla information I can get overnight. If there's any Form 4 filings that happen to come out, I will share those as well in the morning. Thank you all so much. Have a great one.